be my model for today. Nate, can you go ahead and lay down for me with your head on the pillow? I'm going to be measuring Nate's passive range of motion of elbow extension and elbow flexion. So making sure that I have a towel placed under his distal humerus so that way we can get a full measure of his hyperextension. The goniometer is going to be lined up right with the lateral epicondyle for the axis, palpating there. And then the movable arm is going to go right along the radial styloid process. And then the stationary arm is going to be in the midline of his humerus. Alright, so we're going to measure him right at 5 degrees of hyperextension. And then we're going to go into elbow flexion. The landmarks stay the same, so I'm just going to palpate to make sure that they didn't shift during our movement from extension to flexion. And I'm measuring him right at 143. So normal range of motion is going to be 0 degrees of extension, and then 150 degrees of flexion, and then our end feels is going to be hard in extension, and then Nate's was soft in flexion. Next test we're going to do is our muscle length testing for the triceps. Nate has limitation in shoulder flexion, so I'm just going to bring him right to 90 degrees of shoulder flexion. And then I'm going to slightly bend his arm, and I'm going to be doing his triceps muscle length testing. So I'm just going to bring him slightly into elbow flexion. Alright, and then I'm going to measure my gonio in the same landmarks that we had before. So lateral epicondyle, midline of humerus, and radial styloid. And I'm measuring him right at 135. So it's a little bit less than his 143 from before, so he probably has a little bit of limitation in triceps length. Next we're going to be doing our manual muscle testing. So triceps manual muscle testing, I'm going to have him in slight extension here, and then I'm going to push against him into elbow flexion. Don't let me move you, Nate. Hold, 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 hold. Very good. So I exerted strong pressure against Nate's distal radius and ulna, stabilizing his distal humerus, and he did not let me move him. So this is a break test, and he scored a 5 out of 5 for triceps. All right, now we're going to do his biceps muscle testing. So stabilizing distal humerus, and then I'm going to exert force against his anterior radius and ulna. And don't let me move you, Nate. Hold, 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 hold. Very good. He scored a 5 out of 5 again. Didn't let me break him.